Welcome.
Okay. So yeah, so I've been able to add two records, and I was able to pull them. And these are the records using the what's it called, the drug order search. So these are the records in the database. Yeah. So I created two records in the drug order table, but I had to create records also in the orders table.
Right.
Yeah. So I was looking at
Mhm.
I was looking at the ticket again,
Mhm.
and what I was about to do was
Mhm.
check. Yeah, so I was about to check to see if I can find concept, the property of concept in the drug order class. So,
You have explained because
So
of
do you think I think you can go ahead and do that?
but I mean, that's like
yes, I should be able to go ahead and do that, but I don't know if there's any hint you might want to give me.
Um. So the drug order table has a concept. Sorry, the drug order class has a concept. Okay?
Yeah, I've seen concepts for those units and
There's
concept for
a
routes.
think about you use your mind.
there's concept in the base class.
You put 4 cups under it.
Okay, that's the other
The
class.
Can you try it? Have your mouth.
other class. But it doesn't matter here in the class. You do all the concepts.
I didn't get that. You said here in the class I would.
Put something on
Yes,
top.
just like remember the class that I gave you the other time.
Find the exact cups.
Remember the class that I gave you on paste bin? Drug
Yes.
order. Yes.
Okay.
So actually, the code that you commented out. Just go back to the code that you commented out.
Okay. Yeah.
So you'll see that there is stuff for that. So you essentially borrow from that. See what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, there's ordered concept here, then there's ordered drag. You see what I mean?
Yes. 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 Okay.
Yes. What you'll do is you'll start by just one at a time. So you'll, for example,
Yeah. Then I'll.
ordered concept, then you try to make sure that when you do a search, it respects
Yes.
in regards to the various group methods, whether any, all, or
Okay.
none.
Okay. Yeah. But I said earlier that I was having issues with this group method, so I had to comment it out because I discovered that it was causing the app to crash when I tried to
Try
make
with some. If you can
when I
find
tried to
some
make a
smaller
search.
Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
depends on the error. So,
Oh. Okay. But okay, I'll try and reproduce the error and get back to you. But before that, I think when I checked what was shared here, drug order filter. Yeah, I what I noticed was they were importing this group method where it's been
no, the
imported.
one that the one that you need is not that.
Oh, okay, okay.
The one
So
that you
what I'll
need
try to
comes
do
from
is
the one that you need comes from the package is org.openmrs.api.patient-set-service group
okay,
method.
okay,
It's in the
this one.
reporting.
Yeah, I've seen it. This one, right? Line 22.
Let me see. Let me see that. Yes, that comes from the reporting
Okay,
module.
so okay, so I'll try to reproduce this error and see.
Yeah.
Then
But
after
even
that,
before
then
you before you even attempt to use the group method,
Yes.
and even simpler approach is to make an assumption and say, for instance, you could say, let me try and assume that it will be any. Okay.
Okay.
So you start with.
Okay. Okay.
You start with
Q
any.
dot
Just make sure any works. Because if you can get it to work, whereby you can specify concepts and the results are in respect to what you've specified for any, then at least you know that, okay, this works. Then you can go ahead and try out the all separately. You can even just comment out the any and then just try the all, and then you go ahead and try out the none. So if you're sure that each of these works separately and you can get the results that you expect, then you can go into the group method.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what the difference is between this list concept of drug concept and drug sets.
Good question. Good question. My understanding was that the drug sets will
Okay.
be comparing using the drug property on the order. The drug order has a dot drug, as you can see in the code that you commented out. Then drug concept meaning uses O dot concept. That's what I had thought. So
okay, wait. Drug concept uses O dot concepts.
That's what I thought.
Drug sets. Okay.
Yes, that's what I think. It may not be correct, but we cannot tell that for now. What we shall do is that we can assume that that's what we need to do. Then at the point when we are done and everything will be working well and you're ready to make a pull request, then we shall have Darius and Mike review them and tell us accordingly. The good news is, even if it turned out that we use the wrong properties, after we've made it work, switching to new properties will not be such a big deal.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that works well.
Okay, sorry, I didn't really get your assumption. You said the drug concept will be for
what? O dot concept.
O dot
concept.
Sorry. O dot concept, right?
Yeah, as you can see in the
then drug set is
in the code that you commented out, you'll see that I put for you some samples of that. Let's look at the code that you commented out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, then this was where I was saying I was a bit confused. I was seeing drug lists. So O dot drug is actually for drug list, and O dot concept should be for generic drug lists.
Right. And like I said, this may not be correct, but for now, let's assume it's the way to go. Then later on, after you've done a pull request, Darius and Mike will be able to review it and tell us. But the good news is that once you have all this in place and works well, that will be just changing to a different property, and that's all.
Yes. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Thanks.
So I hope you have something to work on to do now.
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Okay. Feel free to ping me on IRC in case you get stuck or you need help somewhere. Then I'll jump on the call.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.